Yo, yo. Had some more time tonight. Got the big ass mofo surge rail tuned up here. Has a prototyping setup. Thing's 7 feet long. And a little more science and math and physics here. I'm not concerned about this 16 millimeter ball screw humping around about 400 pounds off of this point here under the surge axis and risking this buckling, because if you think about the way the surge will actuate when you're trying to simulate acceleration, this will want to, assuming the rig's back here, you would want to accelerate forward. Do I have that right? Yes. You're accelerating forward so that you are pushed back into the seat. So, if you were to accelerate forward in this condition, the screw would be turning counterclockwise, and the rail, or the mover, would be moving this way. And because that is a push action, this entire rod would be in compression. So you could buckle this elastically from these two fixed points depending on the amount of force. And as this travels farther down, then your buckling length is drastically increased to a point where if we're running in this range, it's probably okay. I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math, Euler equations and shit, but all you got to do now is just like reverse this whole concept and say the chair was now back there on that side of our support point. If you are turned clockwise now, that unit's going to come towards me, which would be pulling the chair towards us. And if it's pulling, that would mean that this rod is now in tension. So that full distance has no risk of buckling because it literally becomes a cable. And behind is along for the ride, and there's no force behind that nut because the reaction is this here, this stop, and what we're pulling against. As the unit resets, I will have a very slow wash back to braking. So all the massive forces, our ball screw is going to be in tension. And to counteract that tension, this is still jungle rigged, again prototyping, and it's welded these, what we do here, got the really hot spot maker out and tigged up these nuts together and added a little brace from both sides to give this a little more stiffness. Same thing down here. Because this is being done extremely quickly and I'm lazy, only one side because this is the floor mount and that brace would have been in the way. So we're going to run it like this. I think that's going to work, man. Yeah. The idea of having these intermediate braces to support